Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of our Q&A. So this is going to be the Q&A all about the baby, all the questions that you guys have been asking us and everything you guys kind of want to know or are curious about. So we figured we would split it up in two. So if you haven't watched our other Q&A, go watch it. It's all about us. So things that you guys have asked us or been wanting to know, it's going to be all in the first Q&A. This one is just going to be all about the baby, so that way the first one wasn't like just an hour-long Q&A.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's just get right into it because the last one was really chatty and we are really hungry.
We're starving.
We're so hungry.
We were trying to film this for like a month, and every time we're about to film, like something comes up. I get a gig last minute or whatever. But
we were not trying to get pregnant. Like if it happened, it happened. So we have been not trying for 6 months, right?
So by that she means yes, we were trying.
Like it wasn't like we were like
we wanted to have a baby. We just weren't like,
we weren't checking like ovulation days, like oh my god, today is the day, babe, like we need to because I'm ovulating. Like that's what I mean by trying not trying.
We just wanted to enjoy the experience. Like
yeah.
we had already enjoyed marriage for a few years, and we wanted to enjoy the process of creating a family, and when we felt we were ready, I mean, I think we always said we'll wait till we're ready, but you're never going to be ready for a baby, I would say. You just got to take that leap, and I felt we were like...
We felt like we were at a good place in our lives. Like, okay, we have so much going on, but it's either now or never. The only thing that we used, well, that I used to make sure to see if I was ovulating, because I cannot tell my body, like, if it's ovulating or whatnot. Like, I know some girls are really good about that. Like, I do not know my body that well. I would just use this app called Flow on the iPhone, and I would put in the days I would get my period, the day I would end it, and then it would tell you kind of like ovulation days based on that. But
we really didn't even open it though. Like,
but we didn't open it.
Twice.
I would just put in my days just so that way I would know, okay, if we do get pregnant, we'll kind of know like around the time, so that way I can keep up with it.
That was the main
reason that we used it. But it was pretty good if you want it for like helping you with ovulation and stuff. If you're not sure, check it out.
Ideally love to have an even number. That's how always been a dream, but
yeah.
I always wanted a big family. I would say 4 is a fair amount of kids that I would be content and happy to at least shoot for. So that's the goal, 4 kids.
We only have one baby name, which is...
Louis is the 3rd, because I'm junior, my father's senior, so I always said if we had the first boy, I would please want to have a junior, and she's always been for it, so yeah, it'd be Louis Trejo the 3rd.
And then we have literally no names for a girl.
We don't. Like,
I always joke with people because they're like, oh, like some people really have their stuff together, and like they're like, we've known names since we've been in high school together, like, or like since we first got together. And we're like, nah, like we don't think that far. Like that's too much. I feel like it's almost like I'm very indecisive.
It's hard. Like, so it's
hard to just be like, that's gonna be the name.
Sure. I think we'll hopefully pick a good name once the baby comes.
We probably won't say a girl name until the girl is here, so nobody tries to persuade us or have opinions about what the name should be, because if we love it, then that's what the baby's name is gonna be. So I first found out I was pregnant on our 10-year anniversary. That's when I took a test. But I started feeling like I was pregnant, and you can even say the same thing. He was like, I think you're pregnant. And I was like... She
kept saying she was like feeling like nauseous, or she didn't feel too good. And I was shocked because she's never sick, never nauseous, so... I kind of called it, but she was so good at like,
well, I really didn't think I was pregnant. I was like, no, like I'm just probably nauseous. Like maybe I'm getting older. My stomach is hurting. Like I'm really old, 26, but like still, like I was like maybe.
You never know.
But then my boobs, they started getting really sensitive, and then that's when I was like, okay, I think I am pregnant, because that's like the telltale sign that everyone says when you're pregnant. So.
And actually, she would tell me like, stop. and when we were trying to like do stuff, but
like that's a little.
She would be like, you know, she would be like very like jumpy, and one night I actually told her, babe, I think you're pregnant, because I actually researched it, and she's like, no, I'm not. And her final thing that she said was like, I just had my period. And I was like, okay. So I automatically stopped questioning it because I didn't think she was pregnant after that.
But I really did like kind of have my period not too long before.
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy how it happens, but that's how you will know for sure, like if that happens.
So I think the biggest thing is just we just love the surprise factor. I know my parents, they did the they didn't find out what I was when I was born, and I've always said we can do the same thing, and I've always wanted to do the same thing. So at first she was hesitant. She kind of didn't want to, but then
I didn't want to at all.
But then I convinced her that I was like, dude, you love surprises. Just take the surprise. This is the surprise of a lifetime.
It did not convince me. It was when I was on my way to work, and then I was like listening to a worship song, and I felt like that was the moment that God was like, okay, like it's gonna be okay no matter if you don't find out or you don't. And then I called him and I was like, okay, you know what? We don't have to find out, and I had peace about it ever since. So and ever since, like I feel like it doesn't bother me. So I'm glad that we're doing it this way.
For sure. We haven't. We have ideas already. We've already kind of planned it out, but we've been so busy. It's like even if we get the stuff in, I can't even decorate right now. I'm just my schedule's so full. We're hoping. I'm pretty quick. I'm pretty handy, so it'll probably take me a week to get it all done once we order it. But I want to redo the baseboards, put trimming on the walls, maybe some molding. We'll see. And then definitely want to do like, cause the closet's so tiny, we want to do like a customized closet for the baby. But other than that, I mean, it's gonna be simple. The room's tiny where the baby's gonna be staying. We got a small home. We
don't want it to be like too crowded or too much. Like the more furniture you add, it gets just like it just seems smaller. It's already a small room, so we're just trying to keep it minimalistic. But we've gotten a few things and we're excited about that. But we haven't put it together. We're still like cleaning everything out. So that's it for the nursery. We'll keep you guys posted though.
You go first.
Okay, so I think it's gonna be a girl. Out of nowhere, I just had a feeling it was a girl, and then I was like, I feel like it's a girl. But I don't know. I mean,
we'll see.
We'll see.
I haven't had that feeling yet. I haven't had a feeling whether it's a boy or a girl. I would hope. I'm not like, oh man, I really want a boy. Really want a boy. Like that's the only thing I want. Like, but I would hope it's a boy first. I mean, I like to have my little boy first, and then big brother for all the rest of the siblings. But at the end of the day, I'll be happy no matter what, you know. So I'm really not like thinking too much into that. We're just going with the flow. Like we're kind of really chill about the babies like coming, and like people are asking like, do we know, you know, are we ready for the day? Like have we thought through like what we're gonna do the day of the hospital, what we're gonna pack and all that? And
they're like anxious for us about finding out the gender, and we're like totally like, it's okay, like it'll be fine. But we are so excited to see our baby's face, and like at that moment, like that, we talk about that all the time. Like we are excited about that.
I wish I was one of those like illustrators that can draw out like people that do crimes and then put it on TV. But I know if I did that, mine would probably do like some type of cartoon or something. But I wish we can like just kind of explain what the baby's gonna look like and draw it out and see that picture or whatever. But we'll see. But we're excited. We're definitely excited.
We are excited. So that pretty much wraps it up for these questions. We try to keep this one pretty brief because the last one was very chatty, and baby is hungry, we're hungry, so we're wrapping it up. And thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't watched the other one, check it out and stay tuned for more videos. And please leave nice comments in there about any videos that you guys want us to do together. I love doing videos with him, so let us know. Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye guys.